Satnam. So this is the first video where I'm going to be talking about the different tools that I've been sharing focused on energy medicine. These are tools that will help work with smoothing the energy body, strengthening your vibrancy and vitality by allowing the energy to flow as it's meant to in your body. So when your energy body system is working adequately, you are strengthening a lot of the parts of you that are helping us so indirectly work with strengthening the immune system. The immune system is very connected to your emotional system, and as you strengthen the emotional body, as you strengthen your mental body as well as your energy body, through all of that, it will help you cope with things in a more effective way. And it'll give you the strength and endurance to give you the resilience to deal with anything that comes across your way. So it's not that we're eliminating things to happen, it's that we have the capacity to handle them with just a greater ability to move through it rather than getting stuck. So the first one is an energy practice that Donna Eden calls the 3 thumps. And we start with K12. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your index fingers to the tips of your clavicle, and then you're going to drop them down at about 1 inch to find that natural indentation. What you're going to do here is your fingers are going to be nice and solid. And you're going to be tapping at the same time with both hands into that spot. So we're working the thymus, as well as organizing and making sure that the flow of energy throughout our entire body is working adequately. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. 3 long, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And just relax the hands down, noticing how the body receives that, so that you can tune into your body and start noticing how the body is affected by what we're doing. You can do that 3 breaths, you can do that 5 breaths. That's a great practice to do on a daily basis to take care of yourself. So the next one, still with the theme of heart center, immune system, organizing your energy body and strengthening it. We're going to be at the sternum, so right at the point of your heart chakra. And you can do this with 1 hand or you can do this with 2. But again, your fingers are curved so that they're nice and strong. You can be a little bit more gentle on this area of the body. And you can tap with 1 hand only or with both. Regardless, you're doing both simultaneously rather than alternating. And inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And once again, relax and just rest within, noticing how the body receives that. So the 3rd thump is the first ribs right under the chest. So right below the nipples, right down in that first rib. And for you, it might be easier to just take your thumbs and rub in circular fashion. Or if it works for you, you can keep tapping just like we've been tapping. Either way works just fine. We inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Continuously tapping or rubbing in a circular fashion. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And once again, just relax the hands down, noticing how the body receives that. So the second tap that we did is working with the heart center, and the heart center is directly related to the immune system. The third one is working more with the lymphatic system and also helping really give breast health, which is really important, especially for women, but both men and women can use that. One bonus fourth tap that I'm going to give you is also complementing the first rib one, which is for breast health, but also lymphatics. So you're going to bend the elbows as you bring the hands just where they come at the sides of your torso. And you're just going to rub in a circular fashion with your thumbs, or you can once again do the best that you can and thump vigorously on the sides. So either way is fine. We're just really stimulating those energy points. They're really important to keep active. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Once again, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, and either tapping or circling with your thumbs. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And just relax the hands down, noticing how the body receives that. So an important thing to note is that if you're feeling sensitivity, tenderness at any of these points, it just simply means that the energy isn't flowing as well as it could be. And that causes these sensitive spots of energy blocks. They're not really blocked, but they're just not flowing as well as they're meant to. So you can use these thumps on a more consistent basis to be able to help the energy flow more effectively in those areas. So just pay attention to that. And you might want to incorporate this as a daily routine to see how it works for you. So the next one is what I like to call a full body acupuncture session. So we're working on all of the major meridian points in Chinese medicine. And I learned this one when I was doing a training on touch for health. So it's a really beautiful, easy process where you are really working from your intention of moving energy, and you're giving attention to the way that you want the energy to move. So energy follows the mind, and therefore we can use our mind and our awareness to be able to move energy in a very deliberate manner. So what we want to do is we want to touch the first point, touch the last point of that particular flow of energy channel, and everything in between is just done through the inhale as if we're purposely moving the energy from point A to point B. So what you're going to do, the first one, is part of the inner system around the spine that when working together flows as a sphere around the spine, over the head. So it goes up along the back of you, over along the front of your body, and really creates this microcosmic orbit. It is really important. And I'll give you more information about that on a different video. For now, just know that we're going to work on both sides of it. So the first one, you're going to touch your pubic bone, doesn't matter which hand, and you're going to inhale as you just bring your hand up towards the bottom of the lower lip, and you're going to touch that part at the bottom of the lower tip of the lower lip. So again, you're touching the first point, which is at the pubic bone. Inhaling as you just draw with intention the energy up along the spine, all the way touching to the bottom lower lip, or just below the bottom lower lip. So we're just going to do that. We are going to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And again, just close your eyes and notice how the body receives that. Now we're going to do the same thing, but on the back side of the body. So taking, again, whichever hand, you're going to touch the base of the spine behind you. You're going to inhale as you imagine the energy moving up, moving the hand up and over the head to the tip of the nose, touching the tip of the nose. So you're touching the first point, base of the spine behind you, and the last point at the tip, but in between, as you inhale, you're imagining and moving the arm as if it's flowing up and over the head to the tip of the nose. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So just staying there once again, just noticing. And you can do this full sequence standing. I usually do it standing. However, it's easier for me to show it to you sitting down so that you can see the full body. So the next one is working with the heart and lung meridians. And these are along the arms. So we're going to extend one arm out. It doesn't matter which one. You can put it forward, you can put it to the side. When we did it, we learned to do it on the side. But again, I'm just going to adjust the angle so that you can see what I'm doing if you are watching the video. So you're going to touch underneath the armpit with the opposite hand. And you're going to inhale as if you were moving, you're moving the hand as if you're moving energy under the arm, around the hand, over the arm, up along the neck, and to the side of the head. That's where you're touching, the final point, side of the head. Same side as the arm that you're working on. So if I'm working on my left arm, we're going to touch the left armpit underneath the arm. I'm going to inhale as I take it, imagining myself pulling that energy under the arm, around the hand, over the arm, up along the neck, and to the side of the head on the same side. So left side around that temple area. And that's where I'm going to touch. And then I exhale through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. And let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Taking the opposite hand, touching under the armpit. Inhale as I'm moving energy under, around the hand, over, up along the side of the neck, and up to the side of the head. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale as I'm bringing it back down to the armpit. Inhale. And exhale. And just rest the hands in that awareness. Again, just going within, noticing how the body receives that. So the last points are the points that run from their longer meridians, and they run from the toes up into the higher centers in the chest area. So what we're going to do here, again, I'm modifying it as I usually do it standing. What I want to do is extend my leg out. So it doesn't matter which side you start with, doesn't matter how you go. You're going to use the same arm as the leg that's extended so that you can touch the top of that leg. That's your first point. Inhale as you move the hands deliberately, hovering over the leg, up along the torso to the chest on the right side, to the tip of the right side. And then you exhale. So you top of the toe, bring the hand, inhale as you purposely move the energy up along the leg, up to the torso, to that right chest, and exhale through the mouth. Inhale, exhale. So that's 3 rounds. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Because I started with my right one, I'm going to now take my left arm with my left foot, place it on the top part of my left foot. Inhale as I move along the leg up into the torso to the chest of the left side, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And again, just close your eyes and rest and notice how the body receives that. So this gives you a complete strengthening of all of the major meridian points in your body system, which again, indirectly works to stabilize your emotions, help you find more calm and ease, and help your energy system flow the way that it's meant to. So it's a pretty simple sequence, and you can use that sequence alone in conjunction with the thumps. I use it as a daily maintenance tool. It's a really great and quick way to just feel really good. So the last one is a tool that Yogi Bhajan gave, and this one is working with, again, the whole chest area. It strengthens the heart, which once again, by strengthening the heart center, strengthening the heart chakra, strengthening the physical heart, we're strengthening our immune system. You're going to bring your hands into fists, and you're just going to basically alternate fisting onto the chest. And you want to move your hands along the entire chest. We're going to do this for 3 minutes. But you can actually just do it for 1 minute, do it for 30 seconds. The more you do it, the more you can just tap into it. You might actually, again, notice some sensitive spots, just like we talked about before. And if you do, just make sure you do this more consistently so that you can help that whole area move forward. And right now, because there's so much emotion moving through, so much uncertainty, fear, not just within you, but tapping into the collective fear and uncertainty that's happening for many people right now. The tendency is for us to close our heart. And when we do that, we don't allow the flow of life force that comes from our heart to feed us. Instead, it's replaced by strong emotions that generally depress our immune system. So whether it's anger, whether it's frustration, self-righteousness, fear, all of these are energies that really shut our heart and therefore really don't give us access to this really important power that we have at the heart center. So keep going. I encourage you to close your eyes and just feel your way. Notice how it feels to stimulate these various points. Maybe staying, if you're finding a particularly sensitive area, stay and do that a little bit longer in that area so that you can open up the flow of that energy. We're working with the thymus. Thymus is really well known for being an energy center for immune system strengthener. Grandmas used to do this all the time. They used to pat the kids with their hand flat on the thymus, and they knew what they were doing. We usually always do. Keep going just a little bit longer. Make sure you're breathing in and out as you're just tapping, or fisting, I guess would be the more accurate term. Feel like King Kong. Whoa. Always be a little bit more gentle at the sternum, because that's a little bit more of a sensitive spot. And relax. And just notice how that feels. On this one, you probably feel a lot of energy movement if you're sensitive to energy. And if you don't know what energy feels like, you'll notice a lot of tingling, a lot of movement, expansiveness. And that's basically that energy that's really being awakened in your body. So you have 3 tools in this video. The first one is the 3 thumps plus 1. The second one is the full acupressure system, really making sure that all these major meridians are flowing. And the third one is this heart opening, stimulating all of the areas around your chest that are working with the vital energy systems that feed your heart center and that feed your immune system. So I hope you enjoy these tools and use them on a daily basis and just begin to notice what's happening for you as you incorporate them into your daily lives. So we'll see you on the next video. Sat Nam.